Hey now, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I am here to talk about Deadpool. I just got back from a screening for Deadpool. This is a 2016 film, and wow. I have been waiting for this movie for so long, to the point where I gave up. Honestly, I gave up on the thought, on the idea of this movie ever getting made. So the fact that it's here now, and that I have seen it, and that it's as good as it is. Okay, first things first, let's talk about the plot, because we meet Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, and you see him at the very beginning. It's not exactly as much of an origin story as it is just presenting the character, as it is just showing us who this guy is, what he's all about. You get his origin through flashbacks, sure, but at the end of the day, he's this guy who had cancer. Whoops. And so he was kind of desperate, mostly for his girlfriend. So he joined this weird experiment program, and they did some fucked up shit to him and turned him into this thing. And what this thing was Deadpool. And of course, he wants payback on the guys who did this to him. Now, I can't understate this enough. I can't express my love for this movie enough. Sure, some people might say, oh, you're just gushing, you're just being a fanboy. Are you really looking at this movie objectively? I don't know how I can. I admit it. I'm in love with this movie. I can't believe that this is a film that is in the X-Men universe, and it's able to get away with everything that it gets away with. It's rated R, it's raunchy, it's bloody, it's violent, it's gory, it's everything that you would want from a Deadpool movie, and more. Ryan Reynolds as this character, I know he's been in plenty of movies. I know that there's movies that he's hilarious at also. I know that he's probably even acted better in other movies. Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool. There's no other character that he was put on this earth to play but Deadpool. He's perfect. He's perfect in every way. He gets it. He gets the humor. He gets the funny dialogue and the quick remarks and the asshole douchebag comments that he can get away with, that he can say and do things that other people probably couldn't get away with, but he's still likable. I know Ryan Reynolds has been trying to make this movie for a long time, since I think 2004, when he first became aware of this character. He's been actively trying to make it happen, and some of the reason why it has taken this long is because he wanted it to be rated R. He made sure that it stayed true to the character, that we didn't get an X-Men Wolverine Origins all over again. And another thing with this movie, the writing is obviously great. There's so many moments where Deadpool sort of turns and looks at the camera, talks to the audience. So many references to other movies or just inside jokes that only we understand. So many jokes that the audience I was in the theater with was clapping and cheering because they all got it. There has already been some backlash from people who don't like that it's rated R, that superhero movies should be for kids and that's it. No, Deadpool is not for kids. You do not want to take your kid to see this, and if you think he's gonna get a role model out of Deadpool, no, that's not what Deadpool is. He even claims to not be a superhero. He's not interested in being a superhero. Some of the other actors in this movie, we have Marina Baccarin, who plays Vanessa, Wade Wilson's girlfriend. And I liked her because she's not your typical damsel in distress. She's not the sort of weak girl. She's not even the girl who's there for Deadpool to be sweet and emotional with. Like, she's just as quirky and funny as he is. And she's just as dark-humored, and she's with it. You totally get why he's into her. Not just because Marina Baccarin is hot, because that's also the case. You have Ed Skrein as Francis, aka Ajax. He's the main villain of the movie. I recognize this actor from not only Game of Thrones, but from that Transporter reboot that came out just last year, and I could rant and rave about that all day long. This movie, he wasn't bad. Hell, the opening credits describe him as the British villain. So obviously, we know what we're doing. This movie knows what it's doing, and I love that. Gina Carano as Angel does. She's another villain. She's just here to be big, brooding, and intimidating. She pulls that off well. T.J. Miller as Weasel is Deadpool's best friend of sorts, and he's really funny too. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is the star. He is the funniest parts of the movie, but T.J. Miller, don't sleep on him. He comes in there with a lot of great one-liners. Some of them you've probably already seen in the trailers. Clearly, I'm giving this movie a better than sex. Yes. Oh yes, Deadpool definitely deserves better than sex. It's my first better than sex rating of the year. Wow. Please, please, people, go check this movie out. Go support this movie. Not only is it worth it, but it's worth these studios taking a chance. Let's support the fact that they're making a rated R superhero movie, that they're making something that's so different than any of the Marvel movies or DC movies that we've seen. This is a genuinely funny, fun, awesome, badass superhero movie. I think one of the first that we've gotten in a long time. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you're at all interested in checking out Deadpool. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!